Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Gourmet Breaks. Before we get started, I got to give a very special shout out to the following Patreon members: T-Bone, Wayne Hunt, Michael P. with Bass and Ball Cards, and of course, Oddball. How are you guys doing? Farm League, you are here, and I love the Goonies reference as well. So, Farm League, as I had just asked, who is here? And you, sir, are going to lead us off. Farm League, how excited are you? I am pretty pumped about seeing the new and improved Fat Packs, 2025 Heritage Fat Packs. I can't wait. I haven't watched any of them being opened, so I don't even know like what the cool parallels are. And then Farm League, I do believe you'd added two more, right? So you have a total of 4 Fat Packs. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So we have got 3 folks on the list, and as I had mentioned and implored and begged, we're probably not going to do any like sales mid video, just because again I am flying solo. But Farm League, it's just me and you, buddy. So would you rather see the Fat Packs first or the Blaster first? And while you decide, I'm just going to go ahead and get this plastic ready to go. Jeremy's in the house. How are you doing, sir? Happy you could join us. Let me get a little either way. All right. Well, I'm going to start off with the Fat Packs. I'm starting off with the Fat Packs because we haven't seen them yet, and I am pretty excited. Don't get me wrong. I love the blasters. I contemplated getting another case of blasters, but then Bowman came out, and I feel like we're going to be moving on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So, and all the way, also, sorry, not all the way. I don't know what I was even saying right there. Farm League, did you see my comment? You and I talking about the pink and my thoughts on that. Okay, Madrigal, Javier Sonoja, JP Crawford, there's Tris Speaker, Tyler O'Neill. The photography's so much better this year, is it not? I mean, this is shades of Stadium Club here. Very good. There's Abreg and Kutch. We got Schwarbaum, who he was up there with the league lead in home runs. You can't count him out. Sogard and Kikuchi. And then here we go. How about these Fat Packs? You want to get right down to it and get some sweet parallels. We got the Mitchell Parker Refractor, the Aqua. And for those of you who are not part of the conversation, it was on Discord, and Farm League and I were kind of sharing our general, displeasure for the pink parallels, which are fairly common, right? You had pink parallels. There's glass now in yellow, so there's your hanger exclusive. Olson, Madden, and then Luke Weaver. We were kind of sharing our displeasure in the choice of pink, and being that I am, a man and sometimes get my colors confused, like pink and purple seem to kind of be relatively common retail exclusive type colors, and I don't like it. I mean, it's been in Optic, it's been in Tops. It's not like unique to Heritage by any means. And I will also just throw this out there as a general disclaimer. I'm a baseball card collector. I like parallels. Don't get me wrong. So this is not that I stick my nose up at pink or purple parallels for that matter, but it is, and I guess, am I being misogynistic or sexist or old school if I was to say that pink and pink and purple are, commonly assumed to be rather feminine colors. And so in a male dominated hobby, the choice of going with pink or purple naturally seems odd, and is definitely not my choice number 1, 2, 3, or 10. But all the other colors are already taken in like red, black, blue, green. Even they're already taken in the numbered parallel sections of the natural set. So I was thinking, like, rather than like focus on color, they should do things more like the tinsel or the holofoil. something that's more of a background parallel, even similar to the seasonal parallels that come in blasters. Jacob Wilson is hot right now. Something like that, rather than get hung up on color. I think I'd rather take I'm just going to use tinsel. I'd rather use a tinsel parallel than be stuck with a pink parallel. Iglesias, Adalis, Jackson Jobe, rookie, JT Realmuto, Varsho, Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, and then James Naismith. If you guys agree, I mean, obviously, Jeremy, you say you agree, and Farm Lake, I think we agreed already. There's Mel Ott in Aqua. Aqua now, I've got no qualms with the Aqua Speckle. There's the Wagaman, Dunn, Simeon, and McGill. So no harm, no foul with the Aqua. I just not ever really feeling the pink. Now, well, that sounded bad. All right. I don't want to go off on a tangent there. Pink has its place. Okay. Family channel. I don't know. It just seems like they kind of ran out of colors and picked the one that was kind of left over that didn't confuse anyone. But then there was the one year where there were the numbered fuchsia parallels going along with the pink parallels. And I think that was like a Topps Chrome update or whatever. Bronze Brown Reptilian parallel. Is this in retail, Farm League? I see if you're talking about Lunar, I'm going to assume it's available in retail. All right, we're on pack 3, Fat Pack 3. Lots of parallels. This is a great way and cheaper than a blaster. So we're going from blasters basically. Oh, in hobby. Okay. I wonder what will come out of blasters, because I do have blasters on the way, guys. They will not be here. Michael Arnold, I am doing good. They won't be here for this weekend, so we can continue to enjoy Heritage for the weekend. Fat Packs are obviously new this week, and hopefully next week we might see a Wednesday Bowman video. Ibanez, York, Joey Gallo means good things. Riley, Gorman, Brent Rooker is awesome. Rogers, Ellis, Heaney, Alonzo, Fairbanks, Aldegary, Zulueta, Peralta, and then we got Rizel, little Braves connection there, Santander, and then Dom Fletcher in yellow, Rafaela, Bobby Witt Jr., and another dude. All right, so let's see if Joey Gallo continues to spit out good luck for us here. They also have a choice of different shades of colors like Bowman did with sky. Yeah, you have that. You have regular blue, sky blue. Huh. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the pink parallels. I need to make sure that I say parallels on the end of saying that. No high numbers yet. I went back through Saturday's break and resorted, if you want to say that, all of your guys' cards, and every single blaster had exactly 2 high number SPs. Okay, Isaac Collins, Graceffa rookie, Dana rookie, Levi Jordan rookie, Jung Hoo Lee. He's been a popular chase. We'll chase him tonight as well. Helsley and Clase, Azuna, Jake Rogers, Aaron Nola, Uncle Larry, Schwarbaum again, Sogard, Kikuchi, and the Crone Zone. And there is Frank Lloyd Wright Sr. These are just sexy. So good call on these. Sean Reynolds, rookie in Aqua, Brian. Woo! Roki Sasaki in a parallel would be nice. Holman, Hill, and Josh Jung. Let's see. 3 packs in if we can't find a high number. And I haven't looked at the back. I don't know if the odds are even on there like they used to be. If there's a 1 in 3 chance of getting a high number parallel, or 1 in 4, I should say, since that was pack number 4. All right. Goes without saying, lots of good stuff in there. A nice variety of refractors and the aquas and the yellow. I would say, just in general speaking terms, Fat Packs have a really nice parallel breakdown for the money. I kind of like the yellow. I might even like the yellow versus the base chrome. I like the refractors, obviously, more than base chrome, and I like aqua more than pink. So, Fat Packs, very nice. Fat Packs so far have my vote. And I don't think I'm going like way out on a limb saying that. I think most people would agree that fat packs have been very nice. Speaking of very nice, I think you guys are going to be very happy. So Thorgy is not able to make it in tonight. He is at a Yankee game, believe it or not, which sounds amazing. And we are going to be opening up a hobby box of Gypsy Queen tonight and next. That's right. Right after this blaster, we're going to open up a hobby box of 2021 Gypsy Queen. Maybe we can find a bazooka back, which I have been, searching the interwebs looking for cool bazooka backs. And there are a lot of them that are what you can consider like a dual SP. And that means like it is a high number. So like, let's say a Jackie Robinson SP mixed with a bazooka back, which is just awesome. Cease versus Freed. Freed is having one heck of a start. He's being compared to like Garrett Cole in terms of like maybe the greatest ever start of his Yankee career. All right, Taj Bradley, Nico Cavadas. We got Reynolds, Rogers, Nola, O'Neill Cruz in our first Chrome. Okay. Roberto Clemente, Orlando Arcia, Noelvi Marte, also off to a decent start there in pink. Hunter Green, got the Buck truck there. Jackson Holiday, father and son. Alcantara rookie. CJ, the Nacho. Jackson Job. Now, it's funny. We got a Jackson Job in the fat packs, but Nacho did not precede it. Real Muto, Yandy, Fresh Prince, Fitzgerald, Justin Henry Malloy might have entered my sleeve pile. Cole, Moochie, Varsho, and Seth Brown. Now, so these would have the green, right? So I think you get 2 greens versus 1 yellow. I've got no problems with green or yellow. I think they're both nice parallels, and I'm an A's fan, so there's that. Oh, Hoppy is mashing this year, if you haven't paid attention to him. Hurtubise, the ERA leaders. Thorpe, Gaussman, Waldrep, Doyle, Glaber Day, Devin Williams, Helsley, Griffin Conine is out for the season, I believe. Chris Bryant, Jazz in pinstripes, another Chrome. Andrew Abbott in Chrome. Springer Dinger and Lord S. Carlos Shorea in pink. And I didn't look because when these were Bowman, it's not called Sparkle. It was called Speckle. I don't know if they changed the name again. And let's see. You've got Vladdy, the haircut. Araza Reina, Mel Ott, Loperfido, another Jacob Wilson rookie. Walt Whitman, Lane Thomas, Lindor, Ramos, Paredes, Jack Flaherty, World Series champ, oddball favorite, Jack Flaherty. Greg Jones, Iglesias, Brian, Hunter, I don't know how you say that name, Baj, Gilbert Diaz, rookie, Nolan Gorman in green, Yuri, Rojas, Snellzilla, Bob Gibson, Adalis, Bags in the insert. And then we have Angel Martinez and then Yohan Duran. So another nice look at the blasters. Multiple pink, multiple green, multiple chrome. And they definitely pulled out all the stops this year in Heritage. And just like that, Farm League, you are off the hot seat for now. Hopefully you can stay and enjoy some Gypsy Queen. We'll go to Gypsy Queen right now. I am definitely eager to check out Gypsy Queen. I always get excited about Gypsy Queen. Lots of, and you're very welcome, sir. Lots of numbered parallels, sometimes 3 per box. The last couple that we opened had numbered autographs as well. They both did. Lots of colors and numbers. Let's see if our 2 high numbers hold true. And as of course, my favorite thing to look for is the bazooka back. Okay, Brian Wu is a high number. I'm hoping we see a bazooka back. I believe if you were here last time, what did we get? I think we got a Shane Bieber. So like a nice, all-star caliber player in bazooka back. They got missing names, logo swaps. Moochie Betts is a high number. And that's it. So, yeah, 2. So, Topps seems to be seems to be on top of things with making sure that there are 2 high number SPs per box. And I haven't done any more research, mainly due to time constraints, but I still haven't seen any talk about hot boxes. So is the hot box a thing of the past? Does anybody know that, like, for certainty? Like, maybe you saw some chat or something. Speaking of chat, now every time Topps has been, I think, a little more outgoing in terms of social media posts. And so every time I see a social media post from Topps on Facebook, I get on there and I do a copy and paste of the 2018 Bowman issue. Most of you are aware of that. So hopefully either they'll get tired of me spamming them or somebody will see it, which would be sweet. I haven't seen any either, Farm League. And usually, like, you don't have to look too hard, right? You're already looking at cards and it'll come through on the algorithm. I have not seen any. Okay, here we go. 2021 GQ. We got our 3 chromes. Now, Farm League, put yourself in the place of Frank the Tank. Would you want to see this at the beginning or at the end? And then we have our 3 stacks, and there's usually something good in each stack. There's 24 packs in these boxes in case you guys ever want to break one. And got it. We'll save dessert for last. And then here we go, guys. 2021 Gypsy Queen, some of the sweetest opening packs ever. And we will not mega rip. We will just go through it. Got the Gerber rookie, Charlie Blackmon, Contreras, Pete Alonso, Schwarbaum. Very nice. Keep your eyes peeled down there at the bottom. JV, insert, Trey, and then Frankie Lindor. Keep your eyes peeled down here. Look for a script style writing here. Obviously, a missing name would be obvious. Number 42 for a Jackie Robinson day could be something sweet. And then, of course, the bazooka backs. I don't think I was looking for the Jackie Robinson. There's just a lot to look at when you go through these. So first pack is down, 1 insert. Here we go, pack number 2. Luis Campusano, rookie. There's Casey Mize, rookie. There's one of the notable 2021 rookies. Grisham. Kyle Lewis. Where's Kyle Lewis? Is he playing baseball anywhere, like maybe in the Korean League or Puerto Rico or anything? I think that's Tucker Davidson, rookie. Jay Up. Vic Rowe. And then Marcus Stroman. He, I mean, to be like rookie of the year, you know what I mean? Like, he was no slouch. Got hurt and then just fall off. I feel like that had to be something like a confidence issue. Vasquez. Oh, we see some color already. Tommy Pham. Ryan Weathers, rookie. There is Rizzo. And there we go. Mike Soroka, who I believe just pitched. And that is out of 250. So first numbered card. Brendan Marquez, rookie. Tim Anderson. And then Rafi Devers. I would imagine we will get several numbered parallels before this evening is over, because that seems to be the way with the GQ here. Let's get JV sleeved up. And you could even wind up with like numbered inserts as well, just to up the rarity factor. Kershaw. There's, I think, Braxton Garrett. Yep. Okay. David Peterson, rookie. Daniel Johnson, rookie. Spencer Howard, rookie. And that's 48, not 2. Moose Stockus, Tyler Glass now. And then the old fat rock, Manny Machado. Make sure we don't miss any bazooka backs. Man, they stick out, right? The bazooka backs, just such a cool parallel. And you can get autographs that are also bazooka backs. Okay, I think that's Tom Hatch, yep. Chappie. Let's see, Alec Boehm. I think he just hit his first home run last night. Maybe it was the night before. Springer. Steven Matz. Willie Adames. We got Marcus Semien, one of the best second basemen ever. And then Jesus Luzardo. Oh, we did. Look at us go. Willie Adames. Okay, now, you guys know how many times I have harped on when the card meets the collector. Frank the Tank, Giants collector, Willie Adames, now on the Giants. I think first year on the Giants. How spot on is that? So Frank the Tank, big congrats on our first sighting of a bazooka back, and it is a Giants superstar. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Bazooka, I mean, just look how cool those are. Then you could get an autograph one. Come on. Giolito, there's Baby Yaz. There's a rough odor. Mr. Trout, Dane Dunning, rookie. Mickey Moniak, rookie. Whit Merrifield. And I don't know what his name is. Taylor Jones, I would have guessed, like Tim. Glad I didn't. All right, he's got 2 more packs in this stack. There is Mad Max, the Kraken, Gary Sanchez, Shogo. We got the Beebs. That's the one that we got last time as a bazooka back. Got Yohan Moncada, who I believe is now on the Angels and might have had a knock as well. Adonis Medina, Freddie Freeman, and then Lewin Diaz, rookie. I have to keep looking at the backs of the cards, right? Because I just can't stop myself, even though I highly, highly doubt we'll get 2 bazooka backs out of the same box. But hey, stranger things have happened. Leody Taveras, rookie. Pache, rookie. Daniel Bard, Doogie. We got Orlando Arcia, Kyle Seager, Jose Abreu. He's got a cool story. And then Brad Keller, if you know the Abreu story. He's one of the cards I was actually able to get the whatchamacallit, the Rediscover Topps card in his rookie card, which is always hard to get like a reasonably decent named person in a rookie for Rediscover Topps. And I happened to come across it. So Lou Bob had a good run raising his, yes. I mean, he has been good since he came back from that early career injury, right? And just kind of couldn't shake off that early dip. Meadows, Kevin Biggio, Zach Wheeler. We got Zach McKinstry and Robinson Cano. Pentacles, another insert. Cody Whitley, rookie, and then Nick Madrigal, rookie. Trying to imagine what our next parallel or SP is going to be. I'm leaning towards a script, or would it be missing name? All right, Josh Donaldson. AJ Puck, I think, is on the IL. Is that Brian Anderson? Yes, it is. Zach Greinke is weird. Chris Bubich, rookie. We'll sleeve it. There we go. Missing name. And I believe that is Yachty. So it didn't take long after that wild guess. We got the Yachty missing nameplate. So already 2 of the cool Gypsy Queen SPs in 2 big names, Burnsy and Dylan Bundy. So how about that? Gypsy Queen continues to show us it is oftentimes more than just the rookie class. More than just the rookie class. Sometimes it is the veterans that get sweet parallels. All right, Joey Bart, rookie. Alejandro Kirk, that little dude can play some ball. Lance Lynn. Cody B. And then, auto. We got the Albert Abreu auto, looking for numbers or bazooka back. So the Albert Abreu rookie auto from the Yanks. That will be autograph number 1 on card, of course. Chrome Zone rookie, the Danimal and Josh Hader. Throw those off to the side. Got our first auto. Nice Yankee auto. I mean, if it's got to be a guy that maybe you don't know too much about, you might as well put him in some pinstripes. You know what I mean? Okay. 1 auto in, 2 SPs in, 1 numbered card. Let's go GQ. Mark Canna. The Yamaguchi. There is Ryan Castellani, rookie. Corey Seager, World Series hero there. Ryan Jeffers, rookie. Sam Huff, rookie. We'll sleeve him. Scooble Dooble. Big 2021 rookie. And then Charlie Morton. Scooble think widely considered one of the best starting pitchers in the league now. I wasn't paying attention to him, admittedly, in 2021, 2022 even. And talk about a guy that just like burst on the scene. Maybe he was decent. Maybe he was giving us signs all along, and we just didn't notice. Muncy, Luis Patino, rookie. Let's go something weird here. Clark Schmidt, rookie. Mountcastle, rookie. Another guy who just got overshadowed in 2021. Nate Eovaldi. The kid. That is a high number SP. Now, you could get this in Bazooka back. Rendon and Miguel Sano. So, again, obviously, Ken Griffey Jr. got nothing to do with the rookies of 2021. But here you go. 3 sweet SPs out of Gypsy Queen. And I think, I don't know about you guys, I think it's common that you think of like, oh, 2021, you know, there are some decent rookies. Scooble and Jazz are becoming the leaders of that class. But man, right here is what I'm talking about. Future Hall of Famer there, Giants star and all-star, and then Ken Griffey Jr., who doesn't like that? Jose Garcia Barrero, Jojo Romero, Brady Singer, rookie, Pat Corbin, Buster Posey. So another, that is card 320, another high. And look at that, a script Soto variant, a Rosarena, and then Mookie Betts. The Albert Abreu rookie auto from the Yanks. But my goodness, look at him go. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not a high number. I just got so used to Buster Posey being a legend. Sorry, I misspoke, which I guess makes sense why we would have gotten then a Soto SP right after. I think that was like the farewell Buster Posey year cards. But again, nothing to do with the rookie class. Soto script variant there. And then Brady Singer. 2 packs to go in the center stack, and a lot to like out of here. Garrett Crochet, rookie, now on the Bo Sox. Braun, Yasmani Grandal, Christian Javier, rookie. Eddie Rosario, the Judge, JT, and Michael Brantley. Another fun box. The last one of these we opened was fun as well, and this one, no slouch. Let's make sure I don't miss anything. I always feel like you sometimes don't look at the back of cards that you already were going to sleeve. Okay, this is the last pack of the center stack. Okay, Clevenger. We got Raimel Tapia, Escobar, Estevan Florial, rookie. Yachty with a name. The Laser, captain insert. Vladdy, and then Wilson Ramos. Get the insert sleeved up. Do our check of the back. If we could get a second bazooka back, that'd be awesome. We did, Jeremy. We got a bazooka back. We got the Willie Adames. So now on the Giants, which fits with Frank's team. Okay, next. Hyunjin. Lubob. Second-year card there. Carlos Correa. Eloy. We got Zach Plesac. I can't remember his first name. Inoli Paredes. Jake Arrieta. And then Tatis. Still haven't seen any number 42 patches yet, although we've gotten a lot of the cool GQ SP so far, so I don't want to be greedy. Got hit in the face, but it wasn't bad. Oh, my goodness. That's, like, terrifying. Kikuchi, the X-Man. Got Jonathan Stiver, rookie. Brandon Crawford, JV. The Mookie Betts insert. Salvi Perez, and then Clint Frazier. Oh, Red Thunder there. All right. Was that just today? Jose Barrios. There is Rodriguez. Luis Basabe, rookie. Acuna. Willie Castro. Brent Rooker, rookie. Totally forgot that Brent Rooker rookies were in here. That is one of the big rookies now. Jack Flaherty and then Cole Calhoun. Brent Rooker. Absolutely forgot that he was a 2021 rookie. Shame on me. Brent Rooker is legit. I made a point of getting his Bowman first auto. Okay, next pack. 5 to go. Brendan Lau. Glaber Day. I can already see what I believe will be a numbered auto coming up. Glaber. Tyler Houck or Tanner Houck. We got Nelly Cruz, Shane McClanahan, and Javi Baez. Not a numbered auto, but the black and white out of 50. Soto and Nick Heath. Dude. People have been sleeping on these boxes for quite some time, and it's always shocking when you open it and you just see how generous these boxes can be. Just a quick recap where we're at right now. Out of 50, Script Soto, always a big name. Griffey, SP. Yachty, missing nameplate. And Willie Adames, Bazooka back. And then the Albert Abreu is our first auto. Good deal. Good deal. All right. 4 packs to go. Ketel Marte, underrated in the hobby, criminally. Mauricio Dubon. Didi. We got Santiago Espinal, rookie. The DeGrominator, insert of Ketel Marte, just mentioned. Colomb. And then Yohan Moncada. I feel like Gypsy Queen always had a really clean-looking set. The base set, to me, kind of like reminds me of like Allen Ginter in just like a cool, old-school, vintage-feeling set. Okay, Jurickson Profar. You have the Brandon Lau Bazooka back. That's awesome. The Bazooka backs, it's just like, how can you not love it? Okay, Jurickson Profar. Javi Baez. We got, is that Adam? Andy Young. Dylan Carlson, rookie. Bobby Dahlbeck, rookie. Devin Williams got roughed up the other night. Sanchez, and then Gino. Almost to the end. 2 packs to go. Make sure I don't miss anything here, like I said. 2 packs to go. Frank the Tank having a fantastic box. See if he can't hit a Jung Hoo Lee out of Ginter after this. There's Garrett Cole. Rick Porcello. Dalton Varsho, rookie. Jonah Heim, rookie. There we go. That is a nice auto. Alejandro Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, big all-star rookie. Alejandro Kirk auto. Very nice. Definitely a great auto out of 2021. Contreras, rookie, Tejeda, and then Aaron Nola. Frank definitely would say this qualifies as a successful venture into Gypsy Queen here. There's only 4 more of these boxes left. This is definitely one of those when they're gone types of things, which is where we're kind of approaching with the Heritage Blasters, perhaps. Because Bowman's coming out, and you know how our attention span tends to be. Merriweather, rookie. Mr. Puros. Cast Daddy. Azuna. We got Brian Reynolds. Insert of Austin Hayes. Luis Arias. And then Hosmer. And that's going to do it. Successful box. Frank will be very happy when he gets to see this. Let's do a recap of just the big hits. Alejandro Kirk. Rookie auto on card, of course. Adames Bazooka back. Albert Abreu, rookie on card auto. Yachty Molina, missing nameplate. Ken Griffey Jr., high numbered legend SP. Soto with the script name. And then the Javi Baez, black and white, out of only 50. And we still got the 3 chrome cards. Let's see what they've got. You can get numbered ones of these. Let's see what we got. Oh, Javi Baez. So different photo, as you can see on the chrome set. Javi Baez. Trevor Story, so another nice name there. And Strasburg. So even though his career ultimately was cut short, that was our 3 legitimate stars. And I kind of wonder if Strasburg will kind of be like a Tim Lincecum. YouTube has moved on to Bowman. Yeah, Heritage is super nice. I just know, money being what money is, we can't all buy everything endlessly. And so I think the Blasters will probably not make it through the weekend. Maybe they will. The Fat Packs will continue to be a nice thing to open because of all the great parallels, great color parallels as well. And then there's going to be like a month where it's all Bowman all the time. You know what I mean? Voice is getting all hoarse. All right. So now we're moving on. He's got 2 blasters of 2024, Allen Ginter. I'm keeping a tally. I think we only have 4 of these left. Obviously, Jung Hoo Lee is really taken off in the hunt for Jung Hoo Lee. He's in this. He's in Series 2, which Series 2 2024 is nice, and they have the seasonal parallels. So you could get a Jung Hoo Lee rookie parallel with, hot dogs or, I don't know, umbrellas, wherever the heck they got going on. And then he's in Archives, which Archives is another fantastic set. So here we go, Frank. Let's get into Allen Ginter, and I'm going to test my my end of day dexterity here and not drop the minis. Here we go. Well, Jeremy, I think it makes it fun, right? I think if you only wanted to see one product and watch a case of it being opened, the first thing you'd have to become okay with is whoever's opening the whole case is probably flying through all the base cards, just going to the hits. So that's your first problem. And the second thing is, like, it's kind of boring watching the same thing for just hours and hours. So I like that we see a variety of things. It keeps it interesting, and I'm glad that you noticed and appreciate. So thank you, sir. Yeah, I just can't get over the just going to the middle of the stack and then just neglecting all the base cards. What would Joey Gallo do? Yes, strikeout probably. Burnsy, Friedel, there's Perez, Brady Singer, and Bobby Witt Jr. is our first mini, and it is a Ginter back SP. Put that over there. Flynn is the pup. Adalis, Andy Pettit, Max Fried, Lubob, backwards. That's chrome. Very nice. Jordan Lawler, rookie mini in chrome. Put that in the mini SP pile. That there is either a really fat cat or some sort of turtle. Yes, Western Pond turtle. Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. Whitmore, Luis Arias, Raffy. Then we got Flags of the World, Nigeria. I didn't go back and look at which of the minis. Some of the minis, maybe Flags, are 1 in 8 packs. Some are even more. There's Anchorage and Tromso. I guess is how you pronounce that. Mr. Pooh Rose in the Cardinals gear. Tony, Mr. List, Soto in pinstripes. Evan Carter. Absolutely love these image variations of the rookies. We still need Jung Hoo Lee, though. There's Mr. Burns, Beltran, Florence, Evan Carter, rookie, the Crime Dog, Willie McCovey, and also a Ginter back and also a high number. I like the combination SPs, high number and Ginter back, high number and Bazooka back. I love when it's a combo SP. Great Sweat B, Mr. Schaffel, I guess. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I know I should because he's one of the best golfers in the world. There is the William Contreras, Mr. Soder, Andrew Abbott, rookie. Then we have the Francisco Alvarez mini, and that is another Ginter back. Very nice. Dog named B, Chuck Nasty, Rabello, Marco Luciano, rookie. Tim Anderson, black parallel mini of Roberto Clemente. I don't know if you could get a black border or gold with a Ginter back. Okay, Buddy Holly, great name for that dog. Mr. Hoffman, Mel Ott, Kutch, Luis Matos, rookie. And that is a refractor. So, no, it's Giants rookie refractor. There's the Wizard, and also high number. And there is the beak of that turtle. No, just kidding. It is the Black Bear. I actually would have guessed some sort of like cat, but that is a healthy sized bite there. All right, so we did not see Jung Hoo Lee yet, but let's see. Singer is a high number. You get a lot of high numbers. Raffy, I think it's 100 cards, or maybe it's only 50. Crime Dog, just comparatively, when it comes to like this versus Heritage, Tim Anderson. And I wonder how that works out. It's a dire wolf. They're coming back from extinction. I wonder how that works out, like with the print runs, like being that they are kind of easier to get than Heritage. Does that mean that there's just more of them, or does it mean that the print run of the normal cards is lower, right? Like, why are we coming across them more often is the question. Will there be food? Depends on if you're talking about the bear, because the bear will eat garbage. Let's get these sleeved up. Blaster 1, then we'll go to Blaster 2. Then it's going to Thorgy's turn, who again is hoping to meet Mr. Judge tonight, which, I mean, how ridiculously cool would that be? All right. Farm League, I know that you read my my stories of the odd and interesting. I'm working on another thought, Farm League. It's something I've been thinking about for some time, and I think it could be a really like, oh, I never noticed that. I want to look around to make sure that it's not already been mentioned, but kind of something I just happened to, like most things, just kind of like tripped and fell and realized, and ever since I did, it's been itching, and I got to do some research. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to get on that once I get some free time, which is, I guess, a laughable statement. All right, but I do like talking about just kind of like interesting things you notice in the hobby. All right, Frank, here we go. Blaster 2. He is yet to get a Jung Hoo Lee. Subway Dorito nachos are yummy. I think it's kind of interesting that Subway kind of manages to shuffle around the ingredients they kind of already have to make new things. It reminds me of In-N-Out for my my California friends. I am, Farm League. I am. I think it'll be kind of cool if what I'm thinking is a real thing. Just kind of odd. Okay. Thurman Munson, the kid, Foscue rookie. Is that Alex Williams or Alico Williams? Sorry. Riley Green. Riley Green always surprises me how big he is. There is the Monty Dog. Surprised Taco Bell didn't do it first. Didn't do what first? Oh, Doritos nachos. Yeah, because they had the Doritos shells, right? Torrey Hunter, May, Gonzalez rookie, Nasty Nestor, and there's our first dropped mini. The Sal Frelick black border. The Mason Bee. Brent freaking Rooker. I love Brent Rooker. Okay, Jorge Soler. I feel like Tyler Soderstrom might have slowed down a bit. Sloan a word? I don't think it's a word, but I think he might have slowed down in the home runs. Rodriguez, Alonso in chrome, not a refractor. Starling Marte. Can I show you this real quick? I'm going to get up, and this is going to be weird. I'm going to do the empty chair thing if this was gaming. The Starling Marte. Keep your focus on Starling Marte. I was moving stuff around because, you know, we're still in the process of moving. And I found this that I had bought back in the day because he was on the A's for a hot minute. It is the Starling Marte Bowman Platinum. I think this is 2019, and it is the 1-of-1 Topps Vault Starling Marte. I bought it way back when. I think I literally bought it in 2019. Anyway, just a cool little thing I would show you. Somebody had asked the other day, like, How many one of ones does somebody have? And it got me thinking, and then I found that. Okay, Madison and Vilnius, Framber Valdez, is that Quavo, Slade Ciccone. There's Bags looking thin. That is definitely early career Bags. Flags of the World, South Korea. The dog named Uno. Lane Thomas, I believe. J Ram, Pudge, Lawrence Butler rookie. And looky there. What in the heck is this? I thought that I just pulled a real life version of a blank back. Has anybody seen this happen? I've seen the foil cards that have nothing printed on the foil. Well, Frank, that's a maybe one of one right there. No back, no front. All right, here we go. Gigantic duck. No. Inca turn. Okay, that didn't clarify it, but all right. Big bird. Rhino. Watchel, I guess. Kevin Gaussman. Juan Gone. Got Joe Mauer. Ginter back. I can't believe we got a 2 of the no number case hit minis. Dog named Fame, the X-Man. Bill Mazeroski. Yuri Perez. Yes, good guess. There is Carlos Beltran, filigree. I believe he will make it into the Hall of Fame, even though the cheating scandal didn't do him any favors. Tamburello, gold, actor, producer, sure. Shanghai in Chicago. That is Parker Meadows, I believe. Yes, good guess. There's Tamburello in life size. Max Fried, Aaron Nola, and that's a high number. Delaware State card, and then the Mud Dauber. Well, guys, I don't know how many blasters we've opened now over the past few weeks. We have not seen a single Jung Hoo Lee, which has got to get you thinking that, like, the race to find it, like it's got to be in one of them, and every one we knock out of the inventory gets us one closer to the Jung Hoo Lee blaster. But man, who knew Jung Hoo Lee's so hard to find? And who knew that this even existed? I'll throw that in there. He'll wonder what the heck it is unless he watches the replay, and he can join in with our confusion over that odd pull. Yeah, man, like we got 2, right? We got, was it Marco Luciano? And then I'm already spacing out on who the second more recent one we got. John Cena, and we can't see him. Yes. Okay, I can't put these away yet because I'm sure there are a couple of high numbers hiding out in here. Let's see, Nasty Nestor. Well, I haven't been paying attention. I know he got like rocked in that one game, gave up like 4 home runs. Bags. Juan Gone. I should have remembered that. I remember Juan Gone. And that'll do it. All right. Well, Frank the Tank, I got to say that box of Gypsy Queen, that's how you make fans of a product with a box like that. So congrats. That was a heck of a box. Big congrats. All right. Now it is Thorgy's turn, and this will be the last thing on the docket tonight. He's got, what has he got? I think he had 4 fat packs and 3 of the Heritage blasters. Give me a couple seconds to get this boxed up. Couple of minutes here. Sorry. And Frank, go ahead and put some there. I bought a bunch of those one of one, the blank back Topps Vault cards. They were like, I wouldn't say they were like easy to find. They're obviously one of ones, but it seemed like the Topps Vault eBay store used to be more gosh, what's the word? More more active, like getting stuff listed. Active, that was the word I was looking for. More active, but they've kind of just fallen off. All right. 4 fat packs, 3 blasters, and we will continue to see how nice the fat packs are, because I'm going to start off with the fat packs. So Thorgy, best of luck to you. Let's see if we can't find a parallel Roki Sasaki. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, ready? Here we go. Starting off with Alec Boehm, all-star card. Dom Fletcher, Isaac Collins, Graceffo rookie, Dana rookie, Shohei. There's Jung Hoo Lee. One pack after getting done with the Allen Ginter. Helsley, Clase, Azuna, Rogers, Crone Zone, Cody Clemens, Yoshida, Urseg, Robert Suarez. This is the first one we got. This is the first base style chrome. You can't really call chrome base, but the normal colored chrome. That's the first one we've seen out of a fat pack, so they do exist. Okay, Gomer, Rodriguez, Adley, and Brian King, which of course now I can't help but notice we didn't get an aqua. So I guess the aqua is not necessarily in every pack. Let's see if there's a high number in here. Now, if there's a high number in here, it would lead me to maybe my next. There is a high number. All right. So now that's my next thought. We didn't get an aqua and we didn't get a yellow, but we did get a high number, which we did not see in farm leagues. And we did see a regular chrome color, which we did not see in farm leagues. So I wonder if like that's kind of the give and take. Interesting. Yeah, Farm League, I had searched up like blank back SPs or blank back 1-of-1s, and I saw some, but it was like a complete, they all go to Farm League. Yes, I remember. I saw them, and they were being sold from like a completely different seller, and something about it just seemed kind of odd and off, so I just kind of stayed away. Giancarlo, Barrios, Cody B. Yamamoto is amazing. Yamamoto is another Series 2 guy. And obviously he's in all those Archives packs. Archives is a great, it has Skeens, has everybody. But Series 2 has flagship Yamamoto and flagship Jung Hoo Lee. Jordan Hicks, Luis Heel, Wagner, rookie. Schwallenbach is legit. Goodman, Yogi, Jake Eder. Otto Lopez, Roki. There we go. Roki rookie. Stan the Man. And that is a foil. So the Judge insert in foil. That'll work out for him since he's a big fan. Another Kikuchi kind of base style chrome. JD, Vic Rowe, Ronaldo Lopez, and then Kerry Carpenter. And there you go. So JD is a high number. So once again, we're scientifically proving that sometimes you get yellow and aqua, sometimes you get chrome and high number for your SPs. And then Roki. Nothing wrong there. All right, so kind of interesting, and you got that Judge, of course, which since he's trying to meet Judge as we speak, that is about as spot on as you could get. Okay, this is pack number 3 for him. The Dingler. Stott, James Wood. He's got 10 home runs, I think. Houck, Edgardo Henriquez, Max Fried. The Torque, Matt Strom, Jacob Young. We got Kierstad, Ivan Herrera, J. Ram, Benintendi, Vidal Brujan, Segezi, rookie. And that is chrome. I didn't realize it at first. That is another base style chrome. Father and son of the Clemenses, Matt Waldron, high number. There you go. Witt, Shota, Gold Cup, and then Kershaw. Has anybody seen what was going on with Shota? He kind of like pulled up lame, covering first base the other night. Looked like hamstring-ish. I never went back to research to see what they found. Hope the Yankees beat the Padres. I've never been like a big Padre fan. I don't know why. I don't know why I would be a Padres fan, if I'm being honest. All right, so that's 3 in a row. So we went 4 packs in a row with Farm League, aquas and yellows. We've gone 3 packs in a row with Thorgy, high numbers, and chrome. Interesting. And I would say we are kind of at that point where you can almost definitively say these are the options. Okay, Weathers, Kirby, Grant Holmes, Blaylock. We got the Bakar, I guess. I can see the Aqua already poking out there. Polanco, Aaron, Albies, Jace Jung, Chappie, Scooble, Tyone, Kopech, Luis Matos, Booker Washington, and there. So he would not be denied. So, and there we go. It really does seem to be. It's one or the other. Garrett Mitchell, Aqua, Tris Speaker, Yellow, Trey, Burke, and Jake Amberger. All right, guys. What do you say? Hunter Green was just taken out with something wrong. I hope that the next thing we hear, Farm League, is not out for the season with Tommy John. Just that's become all too familiar of news for pitchers as of late. Okay, so Thorgy doing good so far. You can see the difference in the breakdowns with the fat packs, so that will keep them interesting. 3 blasters. It's sad. I feel like, you know, you don't want to think this way, but it seems like the clock is ticking perhaps on Skeens. We got Strider, but he came back, and then I don't know, Shohei twice, right? Like it just kind of seems, it almost seems unavoidable. Emotional budgeting is what we need to do, right? Emotional budgeting. Not to mention card spending budgeting, because it's going to happen. But I think you could even say, though, that there's been enough of a track record of those guys coming back and still being quality. So, I don't know. Buy the dip, maybe? Okay, here we go. Blaster 1. So far, science has proven we'll have 2 high numbers in here. Okay, Iriarte, rookie. Belozo, rookie. Yeah, Adames. There's Adames in Giants gear. Elliot Ramos. Jackson Jobe. And I'm going to guess that is a cartoon variant, although they look so similar, it's hard to tell what's normal and what's not. And it does have, it's an image. It's so small. So that is an image variation. Jackson Jobe, rookie. JD Martinez in chrome. Assad and Norby. Harrison Bader, pink speckle. J-Rod, the Mick, Goldie, Skeens, Gold Cup. Sale leading there. Hodge, Sale looks good again this year, too. Bliss, Clemente, Grant Holman, Brooks Baldwin, Ryan Weathers, Bashar, Polanco. See the AL and NL champs. I guess we can sleeve that. Arcia. There's Jackson Jobe. So great side-by-side comparison of the Jobe image variation. I'll leave that there just for now. Key Bryan in green. Jaden Hill, Jerkstore Mania, Kirby, Grant Holmes. Hank Aaron, Ozzy, JT Realmuto, Dalton Varsho, Josh Jung, Christian Mania, Blaylock, Jace Jung, rookie, Luis Heel. That is a cool chrome card. How about that? The 2024 World Series card. That's a cool chrome. That should almost be numbered. Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, Josh Smith in pink, Cantillo, Giancarlo, Barrios, Will Wagner, Schwallenbach, Mason Miller, the Reaper, Refractor, Glaber Day, no beard, Springer, Luis Angel Acuna, Cody B, Yamamoto, second year, Goodman, Soto, JD was a high number. I remembered that one. Lord S, Lane Thomas, Class A in green, Taj Bradley, Cavadas rookie, Jordan Hicks, Say Hey Kid, Spencer Horvitz, Jacob Wilson, insert rookie, I like that. Frankie Lindor and Hunter B. I'm just going to call him Hunter B. I cut down and stump grinded a tree, and it was in my way. Well, I hope it's not in your way anymore, but now you probably got a mound of sawdust to deal with. All right, he's got 2 blasters to go. So, guys, if you're watching this, if you're seeing this after the fact, all this will be available this Saturday. We're, of course, winding down on the Gypsy Queen hobby boxes, which can be broken. Winding down on the 2019 Chronicles hobby boxes. Those can be broken. I did a quick rundown. I hope you guys have seen the post for tonight's video of all of the things that we are like low in stock of. I also think some people might have forgotten that we had 2025 Series 1 fat packs. If I'm being completely honest, I thought we were sold out of them. Just everything else moves so fast. Let's find that other high number. Okay, let's see. It's got to be in here somewhere. One more. Uno mas. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. The weather out here can't seem to make up its mind. It was like 80 a day ago. And then today it was like overcast, windy, and just kind of generally crappy outside. Interesting. So I didn't see a high number in there. Maybe it was one of the other guys who I just sleeved already. Oh, Mason Miller. Oh, interesting. That's a first time right there. Mason Miller, the refractor, was also a high number. And then JD was the other one. Garrett Mitchell was in the other pack. It's not Jackson Jobe. Nope. Yeah, so that's the first time that's happened. Let me look one more time. Rain every day for a week. As much as I do enjoy the sunny weather this week, and it's supposed to get to like 90 this week at some point. I can't remember which day. Where I work, I'm outside and I can see the hills, and the hills have already completely browned out. All right, so the Mason Miller was the second high number. Interesting. Usually I would have thought that the chromes were just kind of its own thing. Okay, Blaster 2. Blaster 2. Going to build a pergola. Oh, nice. How, roughly speaking, Spaceman, how big is said pergola? I need to find like wood out here. I think use redwood, but I've seen like it's like a pressure treated, like almost yellow pine. It doesn't have all the little marks of pressure treated wood. 12 by 12, nice. Put a little dining set out there. Okay, here we go, Thorgy. Blaster number 2. Starting off with Shohei, good sign. Matty O, Riley, Hodge, Bashar, Kenley in chrome, Fairbanks, Aldegary, Mitch Spence in pink, Madden, Dreamweaver, the Dingler, Bryson Stott, Polanco is mashing this year, Aaron, Zulueta, Freddie Peralta, Rodriguez, James Wood, rookie, Tanner Houck, Ozzy, Chase Jung, Bryce Terang, Ivan Herrera, J Ram, Rendon. What in the world is going on with Rendon? What, like, the all-time cases of like worst contract for a team? Okay, Adley, Brian King, Luis Heel, Will Wagner. He got a hit. That is a legitimate hit. Jackson Chorio, bat relic hit, which I think is like the 4th bat relic. I mean, that's a legit game used, could be a hobby box hit right there. Maybe I shouldn't discount getting another case of these. They've been awesome. Okay, Benintendi, Bruhan, Key Bryan, Jonathan Clase, Enriquez, Schwallenbach, Goodman, Fiducia, rookie in chrome, Sagezi, rookie, Soderstrom, Nick Martinez in pink, Wagaman, Hayden Birdsong, rookie. Chris Sale, Soto, Spencer Horvitz, Davey freaking Crockett. Then we got the Cheville, Quintana, Daniel Schneeman, Madrigal, Sanoja, Corbin Carroll, Clase, Jose Siri, the DeGrominator, Acuna, Will Benson in green, Pablo Lopez, Chris Morel, J.P. Crawford, Tris Speaker, Vientos, Ron Guidry, insert, Scooble, and Casty, the artist. All right, so another nice looking blaster. That one with a hit of a nice second year Jackson Chorio bat relic. Make sure if Hayden Birdsong was a high number. Go back and look for our 2 high numbers. Maybe we got something weird again. He really should. I mean, he didn't help himself out with that comment about baseball not being his priority. Just seems like just maybe something a frustrated guy says, but not what you want your fans to hear. Okay. Just so I don't, because I wonder if you could get a green high number, if that would take the place of your high number. So Nick Martinez in pink. Now I wonder if that will take the place of the high number. Nick Martinez is a high number. Let's see what else we got. No. All right. So there should be at least one high number. Okay. Plus 400, plus 400. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. Jose Siri. I was going to say, I don't feel like we've said that name very often. Sometimes it's cool when the high numbers are like the superstars, you know, like Trout or Shohei. Because then even the base card of the superstars has a little more clout to it, right? Being an SP. No, you got 2. All right. Well, hey, so that was just maybe the pinks don't count because they're, I don't even know. I don't know what to say at this point. Every blaster so far has had 2 high numbers. Thorgy, how are you doing? And just in time to see your last blaster be opened. Davy Crockett, Disney on Ice. Okay, here we go. Can't hear. Well, hey, these are 2 good cards here. Got a hit, got an image variation of a nice rookie. I wonder how many of the rookies got image variations. If it's just the, you know, top prospect rookies. I can't imagine they gave every rookie an image variation. All right, boys, here we go. Last go round. Ready? Done. Trevor McGill, Big Christmas, CJ Abrams, Nacho, Cutter Montero in chrome. We got the Judge, Ian Happ, Quan, the Quan All-Star card. Now, if they have an All-Star logo, I don't think that they have a base card. Gradeworthy, how are you doing? Burleson, Trey Turner, Joe Ryan, JHM, Garrett Cole, another backwards card. Oh, and it's Mr. Trout. How about that? A full foil Trout insert. Very nice. Pajes can play some D. Conforto, Sean Burke, Palacios, Profar. Got to meet Volpe, Paul O'Neill, and Jackson Merrill. Is Paul O'Neill guaranteed to hit 2 home runs for a poor kid in the hospital? Gaussman, Waldrep, Reed Detmers. We haven't said that name. There you go. High number. Scooble, Javier Assad, Lubob in green. Jake Amberger, Vic Rowe, Nicky Lopez, Willie Adames, upside down. I think just because. KB, Jazz, Connor Norby, rookie. Ryan Bliss, rookie. Yeah, grade worthy, but I'm not going to do any more. I'm here by myself. So there'll be plenty available for this weekend. Plus, I'm kind of like losing my voice. Ronaldo Lopez, Tyler Phillips, Goldie, Loper Fido, Jacob Wilson rookie, Marsh in chrome, Clemente, Arcia, Casti in pink, Kerry Carpenter, Skeens Gold Cup. Again, so he doesn't have a base card. I really do think, like, if you have the All-Star card, you don't have this, which I kind of noticed in, like, I think it was 79 tops. I would see the Reggie Jackson card and it said All-Star. Think the same thing with Johnny Bench, but I don't remember them having a base card. And I think that's just a thing. Baldwin, rookie, Greg Jones, Iglesias, George freaking Washington. Okay, Job again, Real Muto, Keibert Ruiz, Weathers, Kirby. I must have been these kids, man. Adalis, Mr. Trout, Starling Marte, which we'll just take a second to show this weird thing again. 1 of 1 Starling Marte. Barshow, Seth Brown, Reese Hoskins in green, go Hornets. Guerrero, Tyler Gentry, Grant Holmes, sweet, just this whole look. The Fu Manchu with the long curls. Blaylock, Spencer Steer, Freddie Freeman, love the foil circle. Doyle and Glaber Day. Okay, let's sleeve these up and then we'll see. And yeah, I also appreciate folks getting in early. So Farm League as usual, thank you. Yeah, grade worthy. I got a case of fat packs, so you're in no danger of missing out. I have a feeling though, if I continue to go on, you won't be able to hear me. I'll sound like a smoked 3 packs before I started this video. And I got to do a Pokemon video tomorrow with Obi, doing some prismatic evolutions, accessory pouch box. Okay, Thorgy. Before we shut her down, let's see if we can't find the high numbers for you. If somebody can find out if that's accurate, I can't think of a different Shohei card other than that All-Star card where you have him with a kind of bat on his shoulder. So I think that I'm saying a true statement. Maybe now, if you guys look, you'll see it, and we can kind of concur that that is it, which is kind of cool. I mean, I am used to seeing like an All-Star version and a base version, but kind of an interesting little quirk if that is the base version and they just include Starling Marte. They just include that they're also an All-Star. That is it. Starling Marte, Mets gear. And folks, that is going to do it. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. There are, what did we start off with? We started off with 18 blasters left. We now have 14 blasters left, and that might be it forever. We have the remainder of the case of fat packs. They have been really nice. The aquas, the high numbers, the chromes, the yellows. We're down to, I think, 4 Allen Ginter, 5 Gypsy Queen, and 5 of the 2019 Chronicles. So get in on Saturday, and we'll make sure to continue the good rips, all right? Until then, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Later.